Madam Chairman, fellow Toastmasters, and respected guests. Summer 1972, we're on vacation in beautiful Osoyoos. We're sitting by the beach, on the lake there. We see these little aircraft all over. They must be giving sight tours. They're not very big. Looks like it might only hold 1 or 2 people. I say, wouldn't that be fun to do? Now, bear in mind with me, I didn't mean that for me. Oh no, I am deathly afraid of heights, and I can't stand these Carnival type rides. A couple days later, day before my birthday, my wife, ex-wife now, and daughter present me with a certificate to take one of these so-called sightseeing things. And me not thinking, I flip it, are you crazy? I can't do that. I'm afraid of heights. And they both walked off quite disappointed, and I felt really, really bad. The rest of the day bothered me. I said, Gord, can't you at least just try it? You haven't done anything like this. Many people are doing it. It must be safe. You're in a capsule. It's an experienced pilot. Through the night, I thought about this. Next morning, I woke up. I said, that's it. Bit the bullet. I'm going to do it. And everybody was cheering me on. My time was arranged for 1 in the afternoon. And about 11 o'clock in the morning, here's Gord with the jitters and, oh man, can't do this. And I thought, well, it's got to be 5 o'clock somewhere. So a little bit of courage, some wobblies, settled my nerves down. I had to make a trek around the end of the lake and over to the office. I went into the office and introduced myself. Oh yes, Mr. Birdie, we've been expecting you. Oh, you have? We'd like to introduce you to our pilot. And I said, experience? This kid, scrawny, skinny kid looked like he just got out of grade 10. He says, let me show you to our aircraft. We go up to this aircraft. It reminded me of those little airplanes you see in the carnivals that the kids get in. La, da, 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 da. I couldn't take it even then. I look at this thing. There's no sides. There's no door. There's no floor. And he can see that I'm quite disturbed. He says, it's perfectly safe. You'll be just fine. And he says, we're not going to do any tricks up there or aerobatics or anything. Okay, you got 2 little steel seats. He gets me in the one, and he says, now there's a little bar down there. Put your foot on it. I'm looking down, and all I see is water. And then there's this little skinny bar to put your feet on. And then he says, now we have to belt up. And up comes this great big harness. And that should have told me I'm going to be in trouble right away. When they belt you in like that. Starts up the motor. Holy, it sits right here between the 2 of you. It is so loud you can't hear yourself think. We couldn't talk to each other. And he pushes the aircraft back. I'm thinking, what? No reverse. Now, I've never taken off on the water before. And I'll tell you, I am scared. And this plane is bouncing along over the water, and I can see things splashing up, and the wings are doing this, and can't talk, of course. Oh, man. And it keeps getting faster and faster, but we're not leaving the water, and all of a sudden, it stops. Thank you. Someone is going to come and rescue us. The ride is over. The plane is broke. Oh, no. This skinny, scrawny guy. He works at it, finally gets the thing going again. And away we go again. Boom, 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 boom. And finally we're leaving the water, and all I can think, my heart is pounding so fast, it's actually going to drop through the floor. That's not there. And I have to close my eyes. We just keep going. I can finally feel us kind of level out. And the engine quits. I am freaking out, and he grabs me and said, hold it, you're fine. It's gliding. Gliding. Oh yeah. And all he wants to do is point out all these beautiful things down below that I don't want to even have anything to do with. I don't care if there's a church there or the city hall. I'm just not interested. Okay, back comes the motor on. I think, ride's over. Here we go back. Whew. Oh no. He heads over toward where we're staying at on the lake. And he scoops down, and I see my family all out there laughing and whatnot. All of a sudden, this plane, straight up in the air, flips, comes down, spirals all the way down. It took everything I had not to pass out. And he levels off in front of my family again. They are laughing their heads off at my expense. And I can hear my cousin, he's the loudest of all. I know he put them up to it. Ever since then, I have never done anything so crazy. And I still have a terrific dislike for carnival rides and ex-wives.
We have a minute of silence while the judges fill their ballots out.